So let's look at a few additional grammatical uses of rhetorical questions in ASL. So remember that rhetorical questions are questions that don't require an answer. They are questions that the asker will answer himself or herself in ASL. In ASL, rhetorical questions are a grammatical feature. In English, they're just sort of used to make a point, but they actually serve a grammatical purpose in ASL. So today we are going to learn some ways that rhetorical questions are commonly used grammatically in ASL. So rhetorical questions are often used to replace what we might call the little words in English, which are usually prepositions that we often use in English but don't use in ASL. So here are some examples. I work at McDonald's. So you wouldn't say I work at McDonald's in ASL. You would probably just sign I work McDonald's. But more correct, more ASL, if you will, would be to throw in a grammatical or a rhetorical question in place of at. So for example, I work where? McDonald's. So in that instance, where will actually replace at. You'll use where instead of using the preposition at. All right, here's the next one. I'm happy because I'm going on vacation in English would be I happy. Why? I go vacation. I in ASL. So again, the word because, there isn't a sign for it. You use why in ASL for because. All right, here's another example. Reading is important so you can learn. Okay, there it is in English. In ASL, we wouldn't say so. Reading is important so you can learn. In ASL, you would say reading important. Why? You can learn. So again, the why, even though it doesn't mean because like it does in the previous sentence, it just connects the two parts of the sentence, right? Reading is important so that you can learn, right? Reading is important. Why? You can learn. And that rhetorical question will bring them both together. All right, last example. I'm going to pass the test by studying a lot. I will pass test. How? Me study hard, me. Okay, so I'm going to pass the test by studying a lot. By is the English way that we would say that. In ASL, you can throw a little rhetorical question in there to, again, connect those two parts of the sentence. I'm going to pass the test. Studying a lot. That's how I'm going to do it. I will pass the test. How? Studying a lot. All right, so those are just a few examples. There are, of course, a million other possibilities, but think about rhetorical questions when you get tripped up on an English word that you don't know how to sign. Reading is important so you can learn. How do you sign so? Think about maybe a rhetorical question would fit here. One tip, don't overuse rhetorical questions. Use them to draw attention to an important part of your message or to replace prepositions in English. And remember that rhetorical questions require that non-manual sign of eyebrows up.